province dedicated 3 full pages, including their front page of the sports department, which is amazing, to Joe the Plumber. No, not Joe the Plumber. Richard the Mystery Fan will explain this. He blogs you and then...
No, he said after the San Jose game, something snapped for him, and he wrote a really heartfelt thing basically saying, I'm done with this team. And we saw it immediately on our Canuck Nation blog, and we said, wow, this is a good comment. Let's get it in the paper because this is indicative. Look, it's exactly what you guys do all day. You take these calls from fans. You ride this roller coaster every day. You're sitting at home at night in your fancy West End apartment overlooking English Bay, sipping Chardonnay with Diana Krall, watching the game, you and Elvis sitting there.
Yeah, that's
and as soon as the game's over, you can predict what your show's going to be the next day because you know what the fan temperature is. Well, this is what that was.
Yeah.
And when we put the letter in the first day, put it in Thursday, and asked other fans to comment on it, people came back from, I feel you, brother, I've been there, this is a tough team to follow, stick with it. And then there was the female fan who called him a wimp and an idiot. So
it's too bad that Taylor's not here because Taylor was the one who really ripped into him. He was the one who said, this guy, no, as soon as the Canucks do anything, they get on a big run, he'll be right back in the bandwagon.
This is the same Don Taylor that bets against the Canucks.
Yes, same.
Yeah.
Who killed us in Game 7 in '94.
Yeah.
So Richard, the mystery fan, he actually really has a name, Richard Beach, joins us right now. Richard, how you doing?
Good, how you doing, Dave?
Good. Sorry we don't have Taylor here so you could rip him back.
Oh, I understand Don's point of view. I mean, more fans acting like me, his job would be threatened.
There you go. All right. so Rich, we're going to get, like, Oprah sensitive here. What were you going through, brother? Share it with us.
Okay, here it was, Dave. I'm sitting on the edge of my seat, chewing my fingernails to the bone. I'm thinking, can they do it? It's 1-0. Luongo's looking sharp. They're collapsing to the net. I watched the slow motion pass from Joe Thornton going, why he's standing right there being able to pass the puck. 5 guys collapsing to the net, watching the pass go in front of them to a wide open Devin Setaguchi. Well, where's the guys diving? Where's Block diving, Block laying down to block the pass? Nobody's doing the thing. They're all watching it. They're all told by the coach to collapse to the net. When you collapse to the net, you're not blocking the net. You're still going to play the game. And that was it. I had had enough. I suffered through Mark Messier. I've suffered, 82, 94. We're so close a couple times, but, I'm not going to devote any more of my time away from my family to support a team that, millionaires that don't seem to me to have the heart of the grid anymore. Something's missing nowadays. What do you think?
So you're going to quit cold turkey?
Well, I canceled my cable Friday.
Wow.
One of the only reasons why I watched or had cable was to watch hockey. I mean, the playoffs are coming off. It's a must. But no, I said if I'm serious about this, the cable's got to go. And I talked it over with the wife. And by the way, she's fine. I didn't lay a finger on her. It was more of a yanking the jack out of the speaker because she had the headphones on listening to Barack Obama's inauguration speech again. And I was pacing and sort of really upset just after the game. And I had called to her a couple times and she didn't hear me. And that coupled with the Canucks loss, I guess, was a little bit too much. So I walked up to the speaker and grabbed the jack and pulled it out, sort of in a, not in a nice way. I just sort of yanked the jack out of the speaker, and she sort of looked at me like, what the heck's the matter with you? And then I, had time after a few moments of, regaining myself. I looked at myself in the mirror and I thought, this definitely isn't worth it. I mean, I've invested a lot of time, a lot of energy in this team. If it was the 82 Canucks where there was no talent, but there was tons of grit and heart, I wouldn't be making this call. But these guys are paid a lot of money.
You know what, Richard? You're sitting here saying you're going to go cold turkey, you're canceling your cable and all that, and I think that's great, but man, are you ever fired up? I think you still got this. I mean, what are you going to do if they win 8 out of the next 10?
If they win 8 out of the next 10 and they sneak into the playoffs like they seem to do so many other years, and, maybe they'll get a first-round win, maybe they'll make it to the second round. But I haven't seen anything past the second round in a decade, and before that it was 94, and they didn't win that either. But what they did do was they brought Mark Messier and Mike Keenan over, the guys, two biggest guys responsible for our loss in 94. If that's not a slap in the face, what is?
Well, you're spending some quality time with your wife now, right?
You better believe it. As soon as I get back from Tibet. Reception's not so good up here. But no, we are spending a lot of quality time. We're going to go skating ourselves. My daughter actually loves hockey. I mean, she even said to me over the weekend, we were flipping through, and she's only 3 years old, but she knows how to use the remote, and she stopped at the All-Star game there, and hockey, Daddy, hockey. And I said, keep flipping, darling. Let's watch Dora.
You should have watched it, Richard, because the All-Star game had a little more grit and intensity than the Canucks usually do.
Whoa! Shot rings. Well, Richard, thanks for doing it.